So hello, everyone. Welcome and good afternoon to our guests, students, faculty, alumni, colleagues, and friends. I'm Marcella Del Signore. I'm an associate professor and the director of the MS in Architecture and Urban Design. And I've been part of the Marketing and Communication Committee and the Atmosphere editorial team since 2017. So we're really pleased to welcome everyone to this online event, which is the launch of our magazine, but also our end of the semester gathering before the final reviews start. So we're really pleased to have SoAD community with us and have this brief event as a gathering event and launch of Atmosphere 04. The theme of our lecture series, so this is our last event in our lecture series in fall 2022. And the theme of our lecture and event series is correlational crisis. 2020 marked a critical year in which environmental, health, economic, and social crises had become correlated, bringing forth the emergence of unforeseen global issues to be addressed with urgency. The summer and fall 2021 lecture and events series at the School of Architecture and Design at the New York Institute of Technology creates opportunities to discuss how architecture, design, and urbanism can disclose implicit parameters and activate structural transformation in our ecological, social, and built environments. So this is our last fall 2021 event. I want to welcome again everyone and thank you for joining us. It is now my pleasure to welcome our Dean, Maria Perbellini, for welcome remarks. And that will give an introduction and welcome remarks to our SoAD community. Thank you everyone again for joining us.
Thank you, Marcella. It is a great pleasure to be here with you today. And I know it's a very busy time. We are approaching our final reviews. So I'm very grateful to see all of you attending this brief but important opening and launch of our number 4 Atmosphere book. Is not just a booklet, is really a showcase of the progress of the school, is not just a collection of projects, is not a collection of activities and events, but is really a testimony of what we do, who we are, and where we are going. It is absolutely great to see that every year we are so successful and able to condense in one publication all the incredible and nurturing things that we do here at the School of Architecture and Design at NYIT at the New York Tech Institution. It takes everybody engagement and effort. It's really a publication about our community, the progress of our community, is about our agenda, the focus that we have in education for the future of the students, our talented students and gifted students, and the future that they will have is really starting from the work that they perform and they experience here in our school. So I am absolutely personally grateful to Marcella, to Giovanni, that are part of the Media and Communication Committee, but also the faculty and the editorial that were mentoring the editorial team, and the students that were involved in this incredible, successful publication that we are able to provide to the school every year. It talks about our engagement with technology and emerging technologies, how actually our studios and our programs and our tools are engaging into two technologies and the advancement of our profession. So I am particularly happy to see one more time a very successful publication, and I wish all of you to continue in growing and in getting better and better and better, and an active part of our community and an agent of change, particularly referring to the important and significant issues that we are facing today, and they are embedded and infusing all our curricula and all what we do here at New York Tech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dean Perbellini, for your welcome remarks. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our Associate Dean, Anthony Caradonna, that also will say a few words about Atmosphere. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Congratulations. So thanks and congratulations go to the team of students and faculty who contributed to and assembled this current amazing volume of Atmosphere, and who are also currently working on volume 5 of Atmosphere, which is even more exciting. I've seen some of the pages and the work keeps getting better. Special thanks go, of course, to our Dean, Maria Perbellini, for her support of this very important annual publication that only started 4 or 5 years ago, dedicated to documenting the evolution of our schools, expanding programs, and the exemplary student projects, which are extremely important for us to see and to share and learn from. Volume 4 of Atmosphere records the inspiring progress that the school made during the challenging COVID-19 crisis as well. Students and faculty faced the pandemic's challenges head-on. Overnight, our strong academic community and studio culture came together to achieve new levels of learning and teaching excellence, basically through our dynamic laptop-based studio and remote learning model throughout the 2019 and 2020 academic year. So this volume is also evidence of the robust evolution of our digital design and fabrication, team teaching and learning model, and the creative culture, supportive community, and the collegial spirit of our faculty and students. The work presented in Atmosphere 4 is a record of the supportive and innovation-driven learning environment that drives the SoAD programs and inspires students and faculty to strive for the highest values in all their endeavors. So congratulations and thanks go out to everybody. We're very proud and honored and extremely inspired by everything we see and the improvements that are made every year. Thanks, everybody. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce our chair, Giovanni Santamaria, that also will say a few words about Atmosphere and the importance for our community.
Thank you, Marcella. Thank you to our Marketing and Communication Committee and to our Dean. It's a pleasure for me to see us a conversation that started a couple of years ago with the Dean, a few students about, oh, we should have a place where we can showcase all our work. That could be great for students to see the continuity, improvement, that we have a sort of an archive of our history and our pedagogical growth and changes. And that conversation became immediately an input and a push to do something, to act proactively. And students were fully engaged in doing that, very enthusiastic. And it's great to see that students are still the major component of this, in helping, in assisting, in also suggesting direction and underlining aspects that can be improved or that can be outlined within the publication itself. It's great to see that. And it's great to see that year by year, this continues with consistency, but also with a constant improvement, with a constant change, with a constant kind of progress towards the vision for the future. This volume contains, as we all have had the chance of seeing perhaps in our online publication on issue, all the work in curricular and extracurricular work of our students and work that our students have been producing with the faculty. Extracurricular work that touch upon workshops, international workshop, local workshop with prestigious architect, Dean Atelier and other that will be showcased in the next, in the issue that we are currently working on. But all those projects that make our community and make the growth of our students possible. The only difference is that in this issue, for the first time after the previous 3 issues, there is no summer semester abroad, and this was is also depicting in some way the freezing in time, a change in some way, all the difficult period we've been gone through with the COVID-19 and all the pandemic limitation that we have had. So the international kind of activities and workshops stopped at the end of the 2019 when we had the thesis traveling. But it's also great to see that despite those limitations, despite those kind of issues and problems that we always have experienced as faculty and as students in moving a completely different system, all virtual, all in hybrid remote, despite that, the quality is still absolutely high, and passion and involvement that is manifested and witnessed by all the projects across all year, from the first to the graduate, across all of our programs, is still guaranteed and is still very clear, and makes all of us happy and proud of being part of this community. So I would like to thank all the students that are working specifically on this issue as a student part of the committee, and the students that produced the work, and to our faculty that provided guidance for the students, and kind of stimuli to keep proceeding and feeling motivated and passionate towards their work. And of course, to our team of marketing and communication that worked very hard to gather the material, to collect, to select, and to continuously edit until we went to a kind of a form that was perfect, I will say, for every one of us working on it. But there is still room for improvement in the number 5, and we are looking forward to that. So thank you to all.
Thank you, Giovanni. It's now my pleasure to actually share a video that is a selection of some of the projects contained in Atmosphere 4, and also announce that our Atmosphere is published online. So in the issue platform. So I will also share the link here and on the chat for everyone to see it. And this also will be on our webpage. So please, all the students that are here and faculty, please distribute this also as a way to, again, really make sure that all the students are able to see the current issue online. So it's now my pleasure to share a video of selected projects that show all the sections of our current issue. And as Giovanni mentioned, Atmosphere 4, it's a retrospective in the sense that features the work that is already accomplished, but also represents an ongoing transformation within our curricula, and really looking at, again, how the project represents a trajectory of a year work of 2 semesters from fall 19 and spring 2020, and not only looking at the work done in studio, but also all our parallel activities that engage the service learning, student abroad, sLAB, international workshops, exhibitions, but also our lecture and event series. So it's a comprehensive volume that talks about the life of SoAD, not only from the curricular perspective, but also how parallel and events are really part of our community. So it's now my pleasure to share the video and show you a quick clip that represents some of the work including in our current publication. So what you see here, it's a fragment of actually what's also in here. So we're pleased to also announce the printed copy. And the printed copy is also a selection of some of the projects. And what you see online, that the link that we share on the chat is actually the full version. So it's about 500 pages. So we're also very pleased to announce, again, the publication of the hard copy that is available here on the 11th floor for everyone to see it. Also, on behalf of the Marketing and Communication Committee, I would like to list and thank actually all the people involved in the making of the book, because as you can imagine, it's a year-long process. And this is one of the main activities within our Marketing and Media Committee. And as Associate Dean Caradonna already said, we're already in the making of the next issue. And but I would really like to thank everyone, every single person involved in the making of the book. So the editors for this for Atmosphere 4 are myself, Sergio Elizondo, Mark Schaut, Tom Verebes, Giovanni Santamaria, and students Nuran Helnufani, Kaji Okawa O'Connell, Sohino, Cheryl Sin, Kelsey Galarza, and Shreya Shaheen. Our directors, myself and Sergio Elizondo, faculty coordinators, myself and Giovanni Santamaria, advisors Anthony Caradonna, and our special thanks, of course, goes to our Dean, Maria Perbellini, Associate Dean Anthony Caradonna, David Diamond, Tom Verebes, Trudy Brent, Jeffrey Raven, and Charles Matz, as well as part of writing some of the texts that are currently included in our issue. And most importantly, all the thanks goes to our faculty students that contributed to making this issue possible. So we really hope that students will, come up and see the hard copy and also be able to see our online publication that is more comprehensive, including all the work. As the end of the program now, I would actually like to leave the floor to students. And I would like to introduce Julia Andor as a AIS Long Island president, also to say a few words about Atmosphere from the student perspective. So thank you, Julia, for being here.
Great, thank you so much. I think we're going to extend a lot of thanks from the students for now, but I want to say specifically thank you to the School of Architecture and Design for the opportunity that they provide to students to be a part of this initiative and really be the center of the publication. It's really rewarding for us as students to see our work curated in this way. And it definitely makes it easy to see the work being done by other students in other years, which of course is beneficial to us as students and as learners, and also students on the other campuses, which we may not get to do as often. So I think it's a very valuable initiative and one that definitely helps the students and provides opportunities for them as well.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you so much. I will now pass the floor to Kaji Okawa O'Connell, that has been part of our editorial team for the last 2 years and currently work on Atmosphere 5, also to say a few words about the experience of working within the Marketing and Communication Committee and let's say the making of the issue. Thank you, Kaji.
I'm incredibly fortunate to be part of Atmosphere. I'm going to take my mask off for this because you can hear me better. I can't thank enough to Professor Santamaria, Professor Del Señor, and Professor Kim to allow me to be part of this team, and to Professor Wojtek, who wrote my letter of recommendation very kindly. Thank you so much. It's because of them that I got this opportunity to give back to the department because it's given me so much. And additionally, I thank Professor Shaw, Professor Elizondo for taking me under their wing and teaching me the journalistic side of architecture and new techniques that I could use in Photoshop and Illustrator. The magazine has taught me a way to see architecture not only as a design process, but as a viewer and a journalistic process, which you really can't see in class. And it's also aided me in my career in the real world and helped me get new internships and careers in architecture that outside of just in interning in a firm. Also, this Atmosphere has been a great opportunity to expand my knowledge and personally has helped me make my portfolio a lot better, seeing other people's portfolio and seeing how I could make my work better and cleaner. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaji, and thank you to you and all the current students working with us for the production of our new issue. And as you can imagine, again, there is a lot of work that goes into that, from the collection of the work to the editing of the work and to the curation of every single piece of material. So we're really fortunate to actually have all the students in our team, because this makes this process extremely not only important, but really a collaborative effort within our community. So we really hope that the students that are here share the word about atmosphere, about the importance of atmosphere for our community, and also to show, again, how the school, the trajectory of the school within the work that we do inside the classroom, but also outside. And so we really encourage everyone to share the link, to come up and see the hard copy, and also continue, the dialogue of how this atmosphere can really be a platform to show the voice of SoAD within our local and global community. Also, we would like to announce that we are planning an in-person event in the spring, and to celebrate, again, not only the beginning of the semester, but to be able to get together, not only in the virtual format, but in the physical format. Probably the dates will be announced, but it will be probably in February, and also be able to see, again, our hard copies and have also more students attending. And we know that this is a critical time as final reviews actually start today. So there will be more announcements about the in-person event for Atmosphere in the spring. And this also will be part of our lecture series and event series in the spring semester. So with that, perhaps we open the floor if any of the students attending have any comment or want to share any thoughts about Atmosphere, or anything that would like to share with us. Or maybe not. So again, we really thank everyone for attending, and this, again, it's really at the end of the semester event, and to celebrate mostly the students, and to celebrate also the work of our faculty that do every day, and how this is so important. Again, Atmosphere is just a representation of all the hard work and really the work between faculty and students, and our collaborative effort. So thanks, everyone. We wish everyone a great end of the semester. Good luck with the finals, and really look forward to seeing everyone in person in the spring. I don't know if there is any other thing from the audience. Thank you, everyone.
Great job, you all, guys, and good luck with your finals.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations for achieving.
Good luck and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Marcella.